Hello there.
Oh, no, no,
no. So what is going on, guys? This is Callum here, and welcome back to Choo-Choo Charles. This game has been an amazing experience from the very first fucking episode, and it's gonna continue to become a great run, I feel. So, without further ado, let's explain exactly what happened in the last episode. Previously, we actually started our journey with Choo-Choo Charles all the way... I think it was like over here or some shit, I don't know. Started our journey with this amazing game, and we've gone almost full circle with Choo-Choo Charles, and let me tell ya, Charles does not want to fucking leave me alone, apparently. Jesus Christ. Like, come on. So we gotta make our way to this location here. We've got a weapon mission here. We've already got the bug spray and the boomer, which is the rocket launcher and the flamethrower. But there's one more weapon that we are currently missing. And one thing I know for a fact is I do not want to be out here with Charles around. I think that's a building over there.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Later.
Yeah, boy.
At last night's meeting, Greg told us a crazy conspiracy about Warren trying to use the spider trains for world domination. As part of the crew that worked in the temple, I'm far from convinced. While the prism was extracting the life energy from a batch of eggs, Charles attacked us for the first time. Not only did he fight like hell while the eggs were being destroyed, but he nearly doubled in size as he fought, as if he were consuming the energy. His legs grew larger and stronger while his face grew more distorted right before our eyes. Those who survived couldn't even fathom what we witnessed, but it was when Warren hit the eggs and ordered us to protect them. That was when he began evacuating people. That was when everything turned for the worst. I know Warren has plenty of skeletons in his closet, but I can't help thinking he might actually be looking out for us this time. Gale.
The Archivist.
No, I cannot.
In all your radiant glory.
The Archivist, eh? Is that my name?
Trusted me with a key to one of the mines containing an egg. But before I give it to you, I have to warn you about something. There's an ancient shrine on the island, a pyramid of sorts, with a curious prism located at the top. The prism seems to have been designed for one purpose, to destroy monster eggs. 3 slots are carved into the prism, which perfectly fit the eggs. When fully loaded, a massive beam of energy is emitted, seemingly drawn from the eggs themselves. The mutineers hope this event will lure Charles to a mortal fight as he comes in defense of the eggs. Now for the real warning. Charles has the ability to absorb energy from the burst, strengthening and enraging him. We saw it once before, and he may become even more dangerous this time. However, it's not my place to oppose, despite the danger. So, here's the mine key. Once you have retrieved all the eggs, and the key to the shrine, we might just be able to end this hell.
Some sort of a church by the looks of things. To Missile Reverend. Today's summon was a true inspiration during these trying times, very well thought out and thorough in every manner. I believe I speak for the whole congregation when I say that we admire your confidence and steadfast wisdom as we grieve our lost brothers and sisters. I thought that was blood. Black paint added. Nice. Sermon outline. COD is very, very mad. I think probably Charles may be devil, 96% certain. Always sneaky. Spider versus snake. Spiders have more legs usually. God always wins. Hopefully. Sacrifices. Ask for volunteers. Don't cry a lot. Only a little. Closing prayer. Clean up. Fun more often in my videos, but there's a slight little problem with running more often is that it takes like a lot more time.
NANI?!
Yo, what the fuck? Is that a fucking railgun?
So, the fabled hunter has finally arrived.
Fabled? Not really.
You know, my late husband built a gun to help fight Charles, but Warren's goons stole the barrels and took 'em up to their camp. Bob was such a brave man. Much braver than you, I bet. If you take what I have left of the gun and steal back those other parts, you can put it back together to use against Charles. Just do me one favor, will ya?
If he says name it after the fucking husband, I swear to God I'm gonna walk away from it.
If you do end up using it, name it Bob in memory.
Mutiny meeting notes. I've discussed our latest battle plan with everyone and nobody had any objections. The whole crew knows what to do and we all said the track's directions accordingly when the time comes. All the archivists needs to focus on is pummeling that beast, keeping his distance and getting Charles to his weakest point. My father should be back within 2 days, at which point we could supply him and the hunter with the keys and other supplies we've gathered. We never wanted to take Sartar's action against Warren and the other miners, but he's twisted our arms too long. Charles needs to go and Warren won't stand in our way. Why is there so much reading all of a sudden? Stakeout summary, day 3, location 4. I've been staking out this area for days and Charles has never crossed the old wooden bridge. Somehow that beast is cunning enough to know it's dangerous. But if he's angry and desperate, he might just chase someone across it. Then bam, we use John's bombs to blow the whole thing up. And Charles falls face first into the canyon. If the blast doesn't kill him, the fall surely will.
Or the archivist my father told me about.
Oh, you're the child. That sounds really weird out of context, I know.
I'm disappointed to see that he chose to stay on the mainland rather than return with you.
You know he died, right?
Not to say that your help isn't appreciated, but we could have used his aid as well. If you haven't already heard from the others, the mine boss Warren is protecting dangerous monster eggs that could lead to catastrophe. While our main plan is to summon Charles into a duel and fight him to the death, we've devised a perfect trap as a precaution that may help defeat him. Go attach these remote explosives to each of the support pillars under the wood bridge out there. Then meet me back here. That's the tallest
Despite
and
its,
weakest bridge on the island.
lack
So if
of
Charles
animations.
ever crosses it, we can blow him sky high. I'll be on standby to detonate the charges, but it's still up to you to summon and fight him. Here, take this. It's the key to the temple.
So we can finish this up right now if we wanted
Once
to.
you think you're prepared enough, you can break in and fight the battle of a lifetime.
And just whilst I'm trying to get it done.
A few moments later.
Damn, that's a lot of masks. Been taken for over a month. I'm beginning to wonder what we're really doing here. There are ancient stone ruins above the ground, as well as ruins above the being discovered underground. Some sort of a temple in a large cavern was uncovered at one of the other mines. Are we really digging for gold veins?
Yeah, boy.
Some sort of a key. Charles attacks now. There's no way am I gonna survive.
A few moments later.
This key goes to this spot here? Yeah, it does. Okay. That is cool. Nice. Equipped it on your train. Bob acquired. Nice. Bob. Looks like a railgun. Yeah, that's gonna be our fucking damage. Yeah, that looks fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie.
NANI?!
Hey, aren't you the new guy who's come here to work for us? You must be. There's something at the top of these towers that I need. And don't worry, I won't make you work for free.
I hope not.
I'm a nice enough guy to pay you. You see, Mr. Warren never told anyone from the mainland about his mining operation here. He never even reported the cave-in. He hasn't paid us since then. Our living quarters are atrocious, and I'm far overqualified for the pay I'm supposed to receive. To top it all off, none of us miners ever received copies of our paperwork. But that doesn't affect my subordinates as much as someone with my status. I'm gonna sue the pants off of Warren once I escape this island, and I need those files to prove that he breached our contract. He keeps all his files at the top of these towers. I could explain how I ascertained this, but I doubt it would make sense to you.
You committed
Problem
crime.
is, he erected these towers years before we ever started mining, and
Erected.
now they're falling apart. I could scale them myself, but since you're here, go sniff around for those files. As a reward, you can have one of my useless pieces of scrap. I bet you'd love to have it.
Alright, so we need to somehow get up these towers then. Are these meant to be twin towers or some shit? Yeah, I see that. Boy, am I glad that I'm in here. I can hear Charles but I can't see him.
Hello there.
You look like... Sure am glad I found these files. Here's that scrap you were begging for. Don't spend it all in one place.
Fucking freaks me out. Yeah, there's several horns now. So these things are very Nice, never like this. Next up, wherever the fuck this is. First things first, scrap check. Will he pass the scrap check? No, he did not pass the scrap check.
You must be the archivist that Eugene told us about.
Tony T.
We're happy you came to help us out of this predicament with Charles and that madman Warren. You know, that old train of yours will need some major upgrades if you want to take down Charles.
I mean, I've already
There are some
upgraded,
metal
like, pretty much
scraps
the
in my
entire
barn
armor. Like,
that
that was
you
the
could
first thing
use
I
to
kind of did.
improve us. Here's the key to the barn. It's just up the path, but I'll mark it on your map anyway.
Just gonna... Bird's literally just going to give me a bunch of scrap. Don't mind if I fucking do, man. Also, yes, I have indeed turned on performance mode when it comes to Choo-Choo Charles. The frame rate was getting to the point where it wasn't where it was getting past tolerable. Holy Jesus. That is a motherfucking lot of scraps. Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? Even though Eugene had promised to send help once he reaches the mainland, I just realized he never mentioned if he'd return. I suppose he is that type of person to ignore the fine details of a plan. Everyone on the island is trying to find a way out of this mess. And I can only hope that this archivist friend of his can work some magic. I don't care what strange thing they've done before or what practices they use, as long as Charles ends up dead. Most folks around here want the same, but then there were those crazies that want to leave him be, that Don Warren has lost his marbles. Supply list, chicken feed, goat feed, fencing supplies. Well, scratch all that. No need to feed our fence animals that have already been eaten. Yep. Why don't we just stand still? You know, just don't move. I love pickles. Pickles are the love. Pickles are the life. I love pickles. They make me feel happiness. Pickles.
I need
Let's see.
my pickles! I ate the last
What did I tell you?
pickles I had in my house, and there's only one jar of pickles left on the island. My secret jar of pickles, locked away inside my pickle cave. I would have gotten them hours ago, but I lost my pickle key. Someone else on the island might have some lock picks. And if you can bring me my special jar of pickles, I'll give you all the scrap metal I have as a reward.
Yeah, keeping the bug spray like this with the fire seems to be a good idea to just keep it on. Have a look around to see if I can't find any like storage crates. Of course that door's locked. Why wouldn't it be? Before the cave-in, I pushed a spare rail car into the canyon using my beautiful old mining train, and figured a rail car would be fine place to hide my more important belongings, especially on a raw and unfinished track. I wanted to get something out of my rail car in the canyon about a week ago, but some of Warren's men have built a campsite or base of some sort there. I don't know how to get my box safely, and I don't have a look-see.
Welcome to Aranirum, archivist museum person.
Theodore.
My apologies. I'm not the best with introductions, but I don't believe either
it's not
of
like
us
we've
are
been given
here
a name.
for socializing. I just so happen to have a little business opportunity,
Oh
if
really?
you're
Is it gonna
interested.
involve me getting a bunch of
A
scrap?
very special little box of mine is in a rail car
Special?
in the nearby
Why, he's got
canyon.
drugs.
But the goons have set up a camp to protect that area, so be careful. Find the blue box and bring it
It's a
back
TARDIS!
to me. I'll give you some scraps as payment.
Say no more!
Later.
Hey!
Doesn't swerve. Doesn't swerve. Doesn't swerve. Doesn't swerve. Shoot me then, you bitch!
exact box I needed.
Good.
Now take these scraps and skedaddle.
Oh my God!
Skedaddle. Mom, get the camera! Save that for another day, I think. Sometimes I actually do think that maybe these videos are a little bit too little edited, but then I also think I'm trying something new this time, so, you know. I'm trying something new this year, if you haven't noticed.
Eugene told us we'd have a
I'll take that
newcomer
gun.
soon. I suppose that would be you.
Candace?
There's
Candace,
some
dick
scrap
fit in
metal
your
in the
mouth!
balcony room of my house that you could use to repair and upgrade your train. Here's the key. And although the balcony is right behind me, I'll just mark it on your map anyway. As a side note, talk to anyone around here, and they'll do whatever they can to help. Anyone not wearing a mask, that is. Check out the balcony and take whatever you can use. Good luck with everything.
We learned that the hard way that these guys are not really that good of an idea to come across. Oh yes, Jimmy. That endless scrap. We've been waiting as patiently as we can, but the past few days have been chaotic, to say the least. Charles has been more aggressive lately, to the point where I'm starting to fear how many of us will be left by the time he arrives. Godspeed, Eugene. We're counting on you. Thank you, random lady. 21. Minecraft chest again. What is all of these Minecraft chests? Where are we gonna find a lockpick? Oh, there's a guy here.
Look,
hello.
kid, I know you're supposed to be some fancy-pants monster hunter, but you can't earn my respect without making yourself useful. One of
Fair
Warren's
point.
goons dumped a locked chest in the yard last night. After beating on it for a few hours, I didn't break anything but a sweat. I got some lockpicks, but I don't know how to use them. Here, take
yeah.
it. If you can get that chest open, you'll earn my respect, and I might just give you some scraps to help improve your train.
I'm guessing that Minecraft chest over here is what he was talking about. Oh. Seems easy enough, that. So now we can get that chest for the pickle lady, I guess.
Well, Fancy Fingers here got the chest unlocked. That's an odd-looking piece of junk you found inside there. Bit of a letdown, to be frank.
Yeah.
You earned my respect, so here...
40. We are fucking stacking today. We've almost done everything on there and near him. Ah, look how much strap I'll need to actually fully upgrade. We literally we've only got to upgrade the fucking thing left. But anyway. Anyway, actually, I think that is going to end this episode of Choo-Choo Charles here. It seems like that this game is actually ramping up a little bit more over the course of time, and Charles is actually becoming a lot more aggressive as well, it seems. But that just begs the question of if he's actually going to be a pain in the arse or a motherfucking cunt during the final battle. I'm gonna assume he's gonna be a massive fucking cunt during the final battle, to be honest. Like, that, I am betting on that, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But I think that's gonna end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys did enjoy the please could leave a like button, and hey, if you enjoyed it, why didn't you consider subscribing to our own team? A big calamity today. And of course, guys, did enjoy. Now, of course, see you and Bob in the next episode of Choo-Choo Charles. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that would alert him to my location, so, anyway, bye-bye.